Hey everyone, AngryHoneyBadger here, and it's time for us to take a look at another quick build. Today we're going to be taking a look at Olaf. He was the winner as voted by you, the viewers, in last week's quick build for the next one. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Olaf today. If you want to see a quick build of a specific champion, go ahead and leave a comment down below of the champion that you want to see. The champion with the most thumbs ups by everybody else will be the next quick build. So let's go ahead and take a look at Olaf and see what he does. Let's start with his runes and masteries. As for the rune page that I like to take when I am playing Olaf in the top lane, I like to go with those attack damage marks, armor seals, magic resist per level glyphs, and then movement speed quintessences. As for the Masteries page I like to take when I'm playing Olaf, I go with the 9-21-0. We go with 9 in the offense. We're going to go ahead and pick up a little bit to get a little bit more attack damage and some brute force, you know, all that fun stuff over here. And then 21 in the defense. We're just going to get him pretty tanky over here for some survivability because of his kit, which is really nice. We don't really have to worry about too much damage. As for Olaf's abilities, at level 1, I typically will put a point into my Reckless Swing. This is very nice because it is true damage, meaning it's going to hurt them regardless of what they have for armor or magic resist. So that's what we're going to do there. We're going to be maxing out Reckless Swing first as well. At level 2 though, we do typically put a point into our Undertow so we can hit them with some damage there and then slow them down as well. And then we'll probably be maxing this out last. Unless you want more slow, then you can put more points into it. This kind of comes down to what you want to do. And then at level 3, we will probably put a point into our Vicious Strikes. Actually, I'll probably put a point into my Reckless Swing again. But then at 4, we'll put a point into our Vicious Strikes. We gain some attack speed and some lifesteal while we are doing that. And then at levels 6, 11, and 16, we'll put points into our Ultimate. As for the items I like to take when I'm playing Olaf, I like to be taking him typically top lane. That's what this build's about. And what I like to do with him is we like to get him pretty beefy, because he's just good that way. He survives a long time, it kind of helps with his passive, it's just a lot of goodness there. So what we're going to do is we're going to address this by getting him pretty tanky with a little bit of damage. What we're going to do at level 1 is pick up a Doran shield and those health pots, and then we're going to head over to the top lane. First few trips back, you might want to get your first type of boots. Typically, a Giant's Belt's pretty good. We can take this a couple directions, which we will. And then, maybe a little bit of lifesteal with the Vampiric Scepter, and typically a Tiamat, maybe for some good clear, some good damage. And it's going to help us out, because we'll be building all of these things into either Ninja Tabby or Merc Treads. This kind of comes down to the enemy team. You get what you need there. And then we're going to be taking that Hydra, or that Tiamat into the Ravenous Hydra fairly early, but if we need more defense because of the lane we're up against, if we just need some help there, if you need more health, you can go ahead and finish off a Frozen Mallet if you want, because you're going to stick to people, you get some attack damage there too, and you'll get a good amount of health. Another very nice item too, if you're having some trouble with some damage from physical damage, go ahead and pick up a Randuin's Omen. It's going to help you out a lot, it's a really good item on him. As for a full build, it may look something like this. You may have your Ninja Tabby or your Merc Treads. You're going to have a Ravenous Hydra. You're going to have your Omen, your Frozen Mallet, and then you're going to pick up a Spirit Visage to get some cooldown reduction, some health, and some magic resist. And then also, I like big time on him, a Maw of Malmortius. It's good damage. It's also good magic resist, and it gives you that awesome passive of more damage for every 2% health you're missing. So, you scale as you die, which also helps out his passive. It's kind of awesome. So, those are kind of your just generic full build items that I like to take. Now, there's a couple options in here. If you want to take him with more damage and less tankiness, you can drop an item and you can pick up either the Trinity Force, which is really good on him. I drop the Frozen Mallet for the Trinity Force. And then if you want just more attack damage and more stuff like that and more attack speed, lifesteal, and that percentage damage, I'd probably drop out the Maw for the Blade of the Ruined King. Or if you just wanted to drop one of those other magic resist items and pick up a Guardian Angel, it's never a bad idea. You'll get some more armor, and you'll get the magic resist, and you'll have the ability to come back to life. But that's going to be a quick build for Olaf. If you want to see a new quick build for a new champion, and you have a suggestion, go ahead and put a comment down below for the champion that you want to see next. Obviously, like I said, the champion that has the most thumbs ups on that comment will in fact be the next quick build. But other than that, I'll just see all of you guys later. Here we're going to come down into bottom lane, behind them. Going to just kind of poke them a couple times. She will die from poison. And Twisted Fate, he's going to get shot like 4 times. He'll die to poison as well. At this point in the game, we did finish off our first 2 items.